Hi, well, that was crazy. I couldn't find my stuff. I couldn't find the stuff I needed. Hello, Lustra. How's it going? Welcome in. Let's see. Hydrate, thank you. I probably need that. I didn't get a chance to get music up. Oh, no, I didn't get a chance to get music because I was looking for this. This ruined everything. Keep my phone over there. Okay, let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Um, mute site for now. Get through the ads. How are you guys doing? How is Advil? How is Lustra? How are you guys? I hope everyone's having a good day. Unmute site. And that looks deep. That might be a little too loud. I don't know. It depends. I'm a pretty quiet talker. So like, ooh, and the mic's a little far away. Can I move it closer? Why am I like so close to the edge of the screen? Hold. Oh, I'm locked. Hold. Oh, I think it's because I don't have my camera in the regular place tonight because everything on my desk is shifted so that I can do this. Yeah, hello, welcome. What should, okay, I need the picture and I can put that up probably on the screen somewhere too of what the heck I'm actually doing. I had no prep time, but it's basically crochet, but then on top of the crochet, we are doing freaking cross stitch, which my first experiences with cross stitch have been this. I was never a cross stitcher, and basically I discovered it, gosh, I discovered it a while ago. I discovered that this was an option a while ago, but I didn't really try it maybe until, I don't know, just over a year ago, and I've only done it once, so this is my second time doing it. The first time I did a Magikarp thing. This time I'm doing something for my niece, which is a little K-pop Demon Hunter bag. It's gonna be a bag. It's gonna go on a bag. It's obviously not on a bag right now. It's just literally this. And the pattern, can I open image in a new tab? Okay, that is an image. So let's copy image or save image. So I'm gonna put the image that I'm using up on the screen for you guys too. Just because I can. So we need an image. And this is going to be this image. Oh, it's transparent aside from the grid. Interesting. So that's what I'm working on. Probably make it like that. That works. That looks fine. Now, I don't think I'm doing Derpy down here. I think I'm just doing the girls. I will have a little bit of space at the bottom. And I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing with that yet. But right now, I'm just focusing on the girls. The colors are a little brighter in person. It's a little muted. It was really good color today, unfortunately. This room doesn't have very good lighting, so now at nighttime, it's not as good. It is not good. But yeah, I am working on Mira. Obviously, I have Rumi in the center. In the picture, Rumi is on the left, but it makes more sense for Rumi to be in the center. If you've seen K-pop Demon Hunter, she's kind of the main character. And then I'm working on Mira. Mira's a little bit taller, so she does have, it's hard to tell here, especially with everything being a little warped, but she does have I think 2 extra pixels of height on, yeah. She has 2 extra pixels of height on Rumi, I think. Well, actually, her hair might not, but her eyes, you can tell with her eyes. There we go. And I was working on her shirt earlier, but what I accidentally did, yes, the back is messy. Do not worry about it because it will be covered. The back will be covered. But I accidentally got this edge here caught in all of this. So I had to undo a whole bunch, which really sucks. Really sucks. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep going from where I left off today. And this is going to be the stream. We can just chat. We can hang out. I could put up the guessing Pokemon thing, I suppose, if you guys would want to have something on the screen for you guys to do too. That was initially my plan. I just kind of forgot. But I can take 2 seconds and set that up. I gotta practice. I haven't done like keeping things within the camera in a really long time. So it's hard. It's hard because I don't exactly remember how to do it. I used to do it all the time when I would open Pokemon cards on stream, and now Pokemon cards are too expensive, so I don't do that anymore. I can't. I have to keep the back. Even though it looks chaotic in the back, I promise you it's actually fairly neat and organized. Things are tied off, things are tucked away. It's just there are going to be some bits of yarn going over the back of it and stuff like that, because like if there are 2 pixel squares that aren't right next to each other, then that's going to create like a line going across the back. So yeah, I'm hoping. Did I accidentally do it again? Oh my god, this keeps getting caught in the back. Now that wasn't as bad, I could just pull that off, but I have to be so careful with this edge. It keeps getting caught in the back. That'll be crocheted over afterwards. It's so mean to me. Is there any way for me to... First of all, let's do a few things. I wanted to see if I could do... Pokemon quiz. We can put a Pokemon quiz. If people want to participate, they can. We will do... full quiz. I'm gonna have to do the same thing I did last time, so this can go... I know you guys can't see this, but I just want to make sure that I got it here. So, Dex order, enable, make that small, turn on Twitch integration. Sorry guys, I am setting it up. Okay, connected to Twitch chat. Shadow hotkey enabled. Okay. I'm gonna heckin' have this all set up. What song is this and where is it from? This is Stardew Valley, Nocturne of Ice. Apparently. It does sound very Stardew. God, how did I get this to fit so well last time? It's not. Maybe like that. Oh, right. I have an audio delay. I can't sing along. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I am setting up Pokemon quiz really quick. Why not? Why not do that thing? I meant to do it earlier and I forgot. Okay, so if I do that, then this needs to be moved like this so that you guys can't see that window because you don't need to see that window. And then display capture, move uppy, 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 uppies, properties. Okay, I can turn this on, and then I have to unlock it. And do this. And then I can make this larger. Maybe not that large. And then where is my image? Not my game capture, my craft cam.
With Wix.
Ads.
Were your words.
Come on. Rude. That's not bad. We can work with that. Kind of whatever's going on here. And yeah. How did you get little figures up on the screen? Hold on. The little ones up top, like, hold on. Oh God, why is my, oh right, I accidentally covered my character, sorry. These ones here? Also, hello, Fun Size Fury, how are you doing? These here are, they're just an image. They're the image that I'm crocheting here. Yeah, it's just a PNG that I found online. My webcam might freak out again for a second, I'm not sure. So, okay, I got Pokemon quiz up again. So if you type in Pokemon, it'll start appearing on the list. You are in competition with each other, but also in competition with yourself. Just something extra and fun to do while we are crocheting. Yeah, I don't know if you like Pokemon or not, but you just type in the name of a Pokemon. You just type in the name. Just type in the name of any Pokemon, and it'll fill in. This is just a list of all Pokemon. Pikachu. Oh, I think it's P-I-K-A. Don't know how to spell them. Yeah, I don't think it's very forgiving with spelling, unfortunately. P-I-K-A-C-H-U. That should have worked. Hold on. Okay, hold. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Is it on? What is happening? Why isn't it working? Twitch input, Melly IV. Reset. Start. Is there a start button? So, hello, green. Can we try again? Somebody type in. Somebody try again. I don't know why. Why is it complicated? Sorry. I wish I had time to set this up beforehand. I so would have. I can type in something random. Let's do, hold on. Okay. It should be on. I typed in missing. Charizard didn't work. C-H-A-R-I. Charizard. That should have worked. Why isn't it picking up my Twitch chat? On. I've literally done this before. No, it's not working. Reload site. Full quiz. I'm resetting it. Full quiz. Twitch chat input. On. It says off. Dex order. Enable. Twitch chat input. Melly Ivy. On. Hi, Chris. Twitch chat connected for Melly Ivy. Something went in. Good job. It is live. Enjoy. Catch 'em all. Alright, so this is it. This is the whole stream. We're just doing chill music. I'm crochet, or I'm not crocheting. I'm doing cross stitch. And we're going to listen to music. But Alder, Bulbasaur's work. Hello, Brando Spuds. How you doing? How you doing? Bulbasaur worked. Why haven't any of the other ones worked? Oh, is it doing it in order? I'm so sorry. It shouldn't be doing it in order. What? Oh, Dex order. I have to check. I think I have to. Shoot. Did you guys want Dex order, or do you want Dex order off? Every single Pokemon in Dex order. Yes or no? I'm sorry, guys. Ah. If you guys want to go for it, you can, but I could also reset. Yeah, hello. I'm glad that I did that. I'm glad that people are coming in. Yay, newbies. Okay, let's just, I'm sorry, I have to restart again because I didn't realize, I know I clicked on Dex order, but I forgot. Okay, let me show you the issue. So regular, if I switch to regular, we can't see everything, all right? So if I switch to chaos, it will work. And Melly Ivy is connected, and it should all be good now. You're also a newbie, fantastic. All right. You should be able to start typing again this time. Hopefully I won't have to reset it anymore. What part of Newfoundland, if you don't mind me asking? I am in the city. Bulbasaur, we're back at it. Okay, everything is okay now. The only thing is, it won't show up like in Pokedex order. Like, it'll just be all random. Right. I'm supposed to be showing you guys what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm really bad at craft streams and cam streams now. I used to be good at showing off my cards and everything. How are there so many newbies? It's like Tiny or something. I know, right? There's a lot of us. Second Eastern streamer? I'm your second Eastern? You're West. I love the West Coast. 15 stream watch streak. That is almost a week. You are so correct. You are so correct. Okay, so where does this one end? This one ends no. This ends, did I mess up all the way back here before I even started stream? I sure did. Wow, I have to undo a lot. Why am I so dumb at this today? I've really decided to just be really bad at this. I have to do so much. Listen, I already dreamt that you started streaming and you didn't tell us about it, so. Alright, let's undo this whole row, I guess. This is my second time undoing this row today. Apparently Mira's shirt and I are just enemies. Okay, back is messy. Fair warning, back is messy. Back is messy. This is gonna be covered. This is going directly on a tote bag. You're doing good. Fury is killing it. Okay. Who's looking at the back anyways? No one's gonna be looking at the back. It's gonna be covered. But I was saying, it's actually all very, very neat. It's not crazy messy. Rumi's a little more messy, but if you look at it, this is actually all tied off, and the only time that you have yarn going across is when it's connected in two different places. Chris. So it actually is surprisingly neat, but at the same time, it's like it probably could be better. Like cross stitchers probably think it's pretty bad. Okay, let's undo this row. This entire row. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this part pretty fast because I'm gonna have to redo it all. Oh god. Oh, I smacked it and now it's upside down. Hello? Now my Why did you do this? Hello? Can you not be upside down, actually? Can we flip that the way that we had it? Oh, no, wait, sorry, it's not upside down. I have the thing upside down. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Listen, this camera, it flips all around, so it's completely justified that I'm an idiot about it. Fun Size, by the way, has 18 points. Sometimes, listen, I'm tired, alright? I'm a tired mom just trying to do her best. Okay. Is that the correct way, or do you want me to do it different? Oh, God, what did I do here? I love undoing all of the work that I've done. It's my favorite part of the process. Whatever this is. I hope my niece appreciates this, because it has taken a long time to even do this much. I hope she likes it. How was everybody's day? What did you guys get up to today? Did anyone do anything fun? I went to a cookie exchange. So I did that and that was fun. Gotta love some cookies. Other than that, I've been working on this. Last night, we continued our escape simulator journey, which was really fun. Myself and Advil and Game Nut and Rogue. I want a cookie exchange, one smile, and thank you for one cookie more. That's called going to Tim Hortons during cookie week, except for you have to also pay. Okay. Getting there. I am getting there. I know, money does ruin the experience. But we had a good time. It was a lot of fun. Baby did good. She got to see her friends and play with her friends. I love Maractus. Maractus is such a good mon. Did Trubbish get used yet? I know Bulbasaur did because Bulbasaur was the first one. Okay. Trubbish! My beloved. Okay. Only 4 more stitches to undo. And then we start this row again. So obviously, because I'm using yarn, I don't have all of the exact colors, so Mira's hair looks a little bit different. Also, as I mentioned earlier, but for people who might have missed it, this webcam actually does super well with natural lighting. It is immaculate, but it is now nighttime and this room isn't lit very well. It's actually not, like, it's really not lit very well at all. There's a single bulb. There's not even like a real light. I mean, there is like it's in a it's in a home. It has a home, but it's I don't know. It's not it, fam. It needs like a proper fancy fixture, and it doesn't have a fixture right now because this room was made right before Baby was born because Baby took our old office. So I don't have any fancy lighting or nothing down here. So at nighttime, unfortunately, the craft streams for now not gonna look as nice. But perhaps in the future, I will see, did not mean to do that. Perhaps in the future, I will get some better lighting. The mat is brilliant! Thank you! I've been using this one for a long time. I love this mat. My GDQ mat. Robbie has the same one. We bought them. They're from Fangamer. You can't get this exact mat anymore, but GDQ usually comes out with a really cool mat, and then they went through a phase where they did like a couple that were like arcade floor style in a row, and this is the first one, and in my opinion, the best one. That's all you know? You did so well. You got 27. 27 ain't bad though.
Whether it's a pair of running shoes,
Ads.
you check how well something.
Oh, and ads over there too. Heck, ads everywhere. Grodel. What a pull. Going straight for the middle form. Torterra is my favorite ground type, I think. Thank you for the lurk. Wait, now I'm confused. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, still messed up. Still messed up, still gotta fix it. Still have to fix things. Kind of goblin picks? Keep going. There's lots of good little guys out there. Just little guys. Slugma? Gulpin. Another little gremlin-y guy. Sock. These are definitely the choices, aren't they? I mean, not that that's a bad thing. There are plenty of funny little guy Pokemon who are they just exist. They're just friends. I can't believe I've made anti-progress since I started stream. And it's 40 minutes past stream start time. I like this song a lot. Okay. Thank you for the hydrate. Look at my cool Wicked water bottle. That has a couple little chips in it and stuff. It glows. It's very cool. Ah! I tripped it onto my hand by tipping it sideways. I was hoping maybe at some point tonight Mavis will come down. And maybe if she does, you guys can get to see her, because you guys don't never get to see her because of the whole not using my face thing. However, she is a good kitty, and if she gets in my lap, I can make it pretty easy for you guys to see her. Only 2 stitches. We'll be back in business. So like with this particular cross stitch and like these yarn that I have, these yarns, they're all different thicknesses. So this one here, I actually have to wrap around each post. I don't know what you would actually call it. 3 times. But yarn like this yarn here was extra thick and I only had to do it once. So it's... Actually, I think I'm only doing it twice here, but it's taking extra long to pull everything apart because of that, because it's wrapped around more times than normal. Here we go. That's... Why is that being weird? This is like a mix of Animal Crossing and Mario Galaxy, I feel. Like, I know it's Animal Crossing, but... Because this is one of the songs that were on my baby playlist that I lost. I'm pretty sure this is anyways. But there's occasional bits in it that kind of sounds like it's like a Galaxy remix or something. What is going on here? I've done something yarn here? I've done something yarn here, guys. Something is yarn. I think the whole thing, if I'm being honest, probably yarn. Those bits, they sound very Galaxy. Okay. Last part of this stupid stitch. So what I did was I started it 2 over from where... Back from ads! Welcome back. I showed off my water bottle, but I don't know if you saw it. It's wicked. It's elf, and it glows in the dark. I'm almost done with undoing all of my progress. All of my progress that I had done incorrectly today, this evening. Though it started this afternoon, actually. What song is this? I know this one too. This is 1 a.m. Snowy. Alphaba. That's who my cup is after. Now nobody can bring me down. How exciting. Okay. So I started that over here. If you look at the image, it actually, oh, what is going on? That shouldn't mess up my face. My webcam can see me. I started over here, but if you look at my picture that's up there, it actually should start here. It should start this row should start like 1 in, no, it should start, yeah. Start 1 in here. So I actually started 2 stitches early. And there's no way to go back and fix it unless I undo things. So that's fun. And it takes so much longer to undo than to actually do it. So hopefully we can start to get moving. I would love to get Mira done. Getting Mira done would be incredible. So I'm actually supposed to start over this stitch. Fitting. I also need to keep that yarn out of the way. This one isn't tied off yet because I might end up using it for more. I was just kind of moving it out of the way, which I'm actually going to clip it out of the way so that it's even less in the way than it was. Use the stitch marker and kind of wrap it up. There we go. Now we're finally starting something. So I think Sundays for the time being are going to be different crafty things. So right now, obviously I'm working on a crochet / cross stitch project. But some other things that I am doing for Christmas is I'm going to be doing if I can get the time to do you know those animal portraits, but they look historical. I'd like to do one of those for each of my sister-in-law's dogs and then just thrift some frames for them to go in. So that is another project, potentially, as long as I can get, some of my crochet things done first. I'm doing a lot of DIY and making and art this year for Christmas. Less buying. Ain't nobody has money for buying things this year. So myself and my brothers decided we didn't want to exchange gifts. We're just gonna get things for each other's kids. So my oldest brother has a child, so we're going to exchange our daughter's gifts. But for the middle, or for my second oldest brother, he doesn't have any, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Yeah, buying does suck for everyone right now, so it's just better to not. Luckily, most people understand, so. Also, I'm missing a stitch right here. It's because I am gonna need to do gray down here after, and I want to do that all in one go, where there's only one stitch on the necklace. I don't want to do that stitch and then cut it off and then do the other stuff after. I want to do it all at the same time. Even though that string will have to go, or that yarn would have to go pretty far across, but I think it's worth it. I've done worse, so. See how much faster this is to do instead of to undo? I'm speeding now. I just need to make sure I don't make any silly mistakes like that again, and it won't be an issue. Like, actually stopping when the rows stop. Move my chair back slightly because I feel like I'm moving around a lot. Esper. Toxapex didn't work. Toxapex A, maybe? Perhaps? Oh, I put that one in the wrong stitch. That sounded like it worked. Yeah. There we go. Now it's good. The fact that you can crochet and then cross stitch on top of it is the coolest thing to me, and I'm glad that I learned about it. Because, like, obviously I could have went out and I could have bought, like, the special fabric for it and stuff like that, but I'd never be able to do anything like the scale, like with the yarn, the large chunkier sort of yarn. I'd have to use like embroidery floss, where this I'm just using like your, I don't know, everyday yarn that you like, your basic yarn stuff you'd find at a craft store. You know. Not that you can't find embroidered floss at a craft store, you absolutely can, but scale of this, it's so cute. All right, that's a row done. A couple little white spots, but I might be able to kind of stretch it out over there. Okay, that is that row. Is that the last row? No, one more row. No. 1, 2. That's the last row of blue. And then it ends over the hair on this side, it ends over the hair on this side. Yep, that's the last row of the blue. So now I need to take this and I need to just weave it through as much as I can. Just weaving it through. Then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to weave back the other way just to make it super, super strong. And none of this is coming through on the front. And when I pull that through a second time, I'm going to cut off the yarn. And then I'll save this piece. I never throw out yarn, no matter how small it is, because I could use it for an area that needs 1 or 2 stitches. Or, if that fails, then I will definitely, I use all my scraps I have from crafting, whether that's sewing or if that's any yarn project. I always save every single scrap, no matter how small, because I will use it as stuffing. And I do, I use all of it. But yeah, in my bag here, I just have like a bunch of little tiny bits of yarn that I haven't used yet. And it's come in handy. I have gone in that bag and I have taken out yarn for this project. Okay, there's a little string here that's driving me nuts. I can cut that. Okay. Just a little fluff, that's all. Little fluffs sometimes get pulled through. Now I need a line of the tan color for her like midriff that's showing. The lighter of the tan colors. So I don't think I have any extra of that hanging around. No scraps. My big bag of yarn. Whoa! I have so much yarn here. Okay, this is what I need. Ursula. That's one that I always forget about. So, with crochet, if I were to crochet, I could just do it straight from the ball. But where I'm doing cross stitch right now, I actually have to cut it off. the ball and weave it in with the darning needle, as you just saw. Where did my darning needle go? Not again. Dude. Did I put it in here? What did I... Oh no, it's blending in. It blends in so well. Like if I were to put it like right here. Oh, you guys can't see that. Like basically like something like that. Like it blends in so well. That would be incredibly easy to lose. Oh my god. This song's really loud, or is it just me? Am I just quiet? Is the music overpowering? Or is the music fine? What do you think? You did it! Chikorita! Is the music overpowering, Green? Quite loud, but we can hear you. Okay, hold on. Let me tune it down just a little bit. I don't want it to be overpowering. It's not ducking for whatever reason. And I still can't fix that issue. So I think that this stitch is also incorrect. I think I messed that up, and I think it's supposed to be right there, is it not? Wait. No, 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 no. That's correct, actually. How strange looking is that? But there is a stitch right here I missed. Maybe. No. What happened here? There. That row. No, I did stop one stitch early. No, I didn't. What is happening? Something's messed up. It's probably fixable. It's not like the other one. I might have to go back and just make a stitch here. Wait, no, that's just one. No, that's two stitches. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a feeling all of this should have been shifted over by one, but I'm just gonna have to work around it now because I can't really fix that. That's a lot. That's really hard for me to fix, but I don't think it's gonna be noticeable. I've made a few little errors like that before, but that's different. If I put the blue shirt all the way out here, it would have looked like she was so off-centered. Alright, new color. So with this, I don't even tie knots to start off the beginning. Wonder what you're missing? I think you're missing about 975 more, perhaps? Something like that. It's a lot. But you got the screen. This yarn is really thin, so I actually have to... Oh, you're going for a category. Oh, the sea Pokemon. Do you have all the legendaries? I can think of one that I don't see. It's usually paired with another friend whose name begins with a D. You're doing just sea Pokemon? Or are you doing, is it more than that I just haven't noticed? Mostly lurking, but you're, thank you for the lurk, by the way. We actually don't have slop right now. Everything is just straight up ice. Like, everything is covered in ice, basically. See, so you haven't done legends. Okay, cool. It is nasty, and I hate that. I hate that that's a thing. I hate that it's all ice right now. What happened? Why is that down like that? Oh my god. What did I do? Oh, I pulled in the tail. Okay, that's easy fix. I thought I messed up somehow again. Yeah, I'd rather the slop too. Like, I get so scared walking around on the super icy stuff. So, I would rather not. I'd rather just not do that. Here we go. Cryogonal. Speaking of snow. Yeah. Like, I'm terrified. I don't want, like, today I was carrying a bag full of cookies, a backpack, what else did I have? 4 plushies and my baby, because my toddler, because she wants 4 plushies. Actually, no, she got two plushies from the Secret Santa that we had, but no less than 2 plushies in the car with her. What kind of cookies? There was a bunch. So my husband made snickerdoodle, gluten-free snickerdoodle. My friend is gluten-free, so we all kind of tried to do gluten-free, or a lot of us tried to do gluten-free if we could. She was understanding, obviously, if we couldn't. And so we did snickerdoodles. There was 2 different types of Oreo cookies. There was chocolate chip. There was something called Grinch cookie, which I didn't get a chance to try yet, but it looked like kind of like a sugar cookie with sprinkles, and it was like slightly green color. And there was like almost like a cookie dough bar with like some, I don't know, it was marshmallows or something in it. That was good too. That was really good. Oh, I'm stupid. So yeah, I'm pretty pumped. We got cookies for days. We have snickerdoodles for days. We have so many left over. And, oh my god, what have I done? I accidentally went, instead of doing the X shape, I accidentally went across, because sometimes it's not as defined with the crochet, because crochet is it's not really fluid, but it's movable. Snowballs and peanut butter balls. Oh, yummy. I love both of those. Snowballs, Newfie snowballs are so good. That's another one my husband usually makes, but we haven't done those yet. Peanut butter balls, oh my god. Yes, we can share. We can yeet them across the island. I will accept snowballs via yeeting. You know what? This is the very beginning of the stitch. It's not going to be noticeable. It's not going to be noticeable if I just do this. Oh my god. Stop pulling the thread through! Stay over there. Oh my god. It's not going to be noticeable. It pulls everything through the other side. Stop! Bro. I promise this usually goes so smoothly, and tonight it's like I'm trying to do an impossible task that should be super easy. Yeah. It's the streamer curse, I think. You can do something 1,000 times over, and then the second you go to stream it, it's just like, nope. Afraid not. Try again. Chimchar. That's a cutie. Okay, so something's going on here. Pressure from people watching? Yeah, could be. I don't think I have a lot of... I only have 5 viewers right now, so it's not a huge amount of pressure. I have a hair stuck on my tongue. That's probably wool from the... Not wool, but yarn. Synthetics. Because this is supposed to be center. Okay, so this is center. And so this is not supposed to be purple. But why? Why did I make it purple? Why did I do that? And then where does it go after that? Yeah, it continues on up there. Ah, yeah, I messed that up. Okay, no big deal. We're gonna keep going. And then hope the arm turns out okay. Because I'm less worried about this stitch and I'm more worried about all these stitches. And how I'm gonna have to fix that. That's true. I usually only have maybe Robbie occasionally peeking over. So that is very true. Oh, you know what? I'm actually going to continue with the arms now because I already have the beige on my hook, on my needle, so I may as well. So, this here is supposed to be Mira's arms like it's too thick. What? How did this all happen? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this should that should line up with the edge of the head. This should line up with the edge of the head. Then we're supposed to have 1, 2 here. This is supposed to be over here. This is supposed to be over here. And then this is supposed to be over here one. So that's actually fixable. Hold on. That one's fixable. That one's actually very easy. Because I still have this right here. It's very easy. Did you get the Pokemon I was thinking of earlier? No, you haven't. This yarn's so much thicker, and it's only, I believe, crossed over once. Can't think of it. It is a legendary, or is it a mythic? I actually don't know. Something tells me it's mythic, but then my brain is like, well, one's mythic and one's legendary, but that can't be true because they're like paired together, kind of. So that don't make a lick of sense. Very, I would say it's a cool Pokemon. It's not my favorite, but like, that's cool. I'm just gonna move this for a few minutes and then get back to the lighter color. I'm gonna switch back to regular Mel too for a bit. Cresselia, that's the one. Is Cresselia mythic or is it legendary? Darkrai's mythic. Cresselia has to be mythic, I believe. Dude, I'm over an hour in and I've gotten one row done and a whole bunch of undoing. That's bad. Okay, I'm gonna start from this corner because I know this corner here is correct, and then when I have to start improvising the pixel shape, then I'll do that. You think it's mythic? Yeah. I feel like it's mythic too. There's just so many they're all legendaries in my brain. There's so many legendaries in Gen 4. Yeah, no? Can I turn the white balance down slightly on this? I feel like the white is really bright. White balance is auto. Exposure. Also auto. That makes it worse. wait. Exposure can stay there. Contrast? No, brightness. I can auto that? Oh, no, I can't. Does that look better? Oh, definitely. Do you have any, like, Gen 9ers? Is there any Gen 9ers that start with C? Yes, there is! I immediately thought of one. So fast. Did you just decide you were just gonna do all C? That's not the one I was thinking of. I love that. That's very fun. Yeah, we had a very fun run last night in Escape Room Simulator. We beat all of the Escape Room Simulator 2, actually. We beat all of the Dracula levels, and then we went back and we found all of the puzzle pieces, because every room has 8 puzzle pieces. And Chris was the absolute master of finding those. Like, I don't know, he had like next level vision and understanding of how the devs thought about hiding things. It was crazy. It was very, very talented. Corviknight, yes. Corviknight, do you have the other Corva? What's the third form? The first form. Boop, 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 boop. No, that's Starly. You played the first one, yeah. And having that understanding does really help. But you absolutely killed it. We had a lot of fun. It's a good game. Might have to stream that one sometime. Okay, now I have to be very careful because I'm actually coming to where the back of this is, and I don't want to get this snagged down, which I've already I've gone over it, but it's not stuck. Yes. Yes, that's exactly what he was doing. It was amazing. Also, I didn't even mention, but it's not windy tonight, so my stream should not, in theory, end from losing power from the wind. Losing power other ways? Potentially. The wind? Not likely tonight. Crasher Wake. Not quite. There's still another one that I'm thinking of, but I wasn't even thinking about the Paradox Pokemon. Okay. 3, 4 there. And then there should be 2 here. But where's the top of this? Sometimes this is the hardest part, is finding where the actual holes exist. Right there. Not called Crashing Wake. That one actually doesn't start with a C. I'll give you that. Oh, Crasher. Is his name Crasher? No. What is his name? His name is... Am I thinking of the right one? The guy... No. The guy who's... God, I can't even describe him. I don't know if I was thinking of the right man. Why did I do that stitch backwards? That's a mistake that I haven't done in a while. So one thing I have going on, which makes complete sense with this here thing, is all of the X's are going the same way. So the bottom, aside from one part, but for the most part, the crossover is you do left to right from top to bottom, and then we do left to right from bottom to top. So it's always that same direction. And then I just randomly decided that this stitch is backwards. Just to really make sure I'm showing you guys all the potential mistakes that I could be making, that I wouldn't be making probably if I wasn't streaming this. What is happening? Okay, there we go. How is this winter? What is this? I can't even see. It's gonna be like Zelda, right? Right, Wake. Yes, yes, yes. Wake is his name, isn't it? That is the guy I was thinking of, I believe. And he's like, is he water? He's like a weird looking fella. Even for a gym leader. 'Cause I gotta say, gym leaders, generally pretty unique. But that guy is even unique for a gym leader. Okay. I was so worried about finding one of the spots for me to put the yarn in that I accidentally made everything go the wrong way. But I have it fixed now. Everything is fine. We're not panicking. Gen 9. This guy here is so he is not a unique typing, but his second form is a unique type combination. Brawler, that dude is so cool. I think you have Cinderace. Yeah, Cinderace is, yeah, I see Cinderace right after Chandelure. Okay. Charcadet, that's one too. Also not who I was thinking of. But yeah. So then we have something that goes here. I think I'm gonna have to just make 2 blue stitches right here. And we're gonna have a random purple stitch here. But I don't know if there's anything that can really be done about that random purple stitch. I mean, I could kind of undo it, but I have to do like a lot of surgery up in the back of this. Might be worth it though. Might be worth it to get rid of that random purple stitch that's in the wrong spot. I'm so upset that I did that. Okay, so this is going from here to here, so I'm going to cut closer to here. Crochlore, that's not it either. That is a good one. God, I'm scared to do this. I have lots of this purple yarn left for the couple of stitches that I would need to do. I think I will survive. We undo this guy. He's kind of stuck, you see. Well, actually, first of all, before I do anything, I should secure the line I just cut in the area that I don't want to become unraveled. Another clue towards the one that I'm thinking of is he is just a little guy. And his evolved form could have had a very cool shiny, and then they went, no, we'd actually rather he had a bad shiny. Yeah, Capsicid! That's it! That's it! You did it! You found the Pokemon Mel was thinking about. That started with the letter C. Alright, so it was just this stitch here that was kind of in the wrong place. And then haul this through. Oh god. Haul this through where? Goodness. I've really hidden the rest of this, haven't I? Oh well. That sucks. I might have to just kind of pull it and cut that off because that's not going to be... That's not going to be seen, I don't think. No, you can't see that. Okay, problem solved. It was just that one stitch that was in the wrong spot that was messing up a lot of other things. But now... Colossal, yeah. Now, I can do this. Not pull that through once again. You don't want to do that. Crobat. That's a good friend. And then this to this corner. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then that 1, 2. This one here should be blue. This one here should be that purple color. And then this one right here should be the darker peach. How many C's are there? Don't even know. You probably chose one of the most plentiful letters. Because, like, C... I don't know, I feel like it's pretty popular for the start of a Pokemon name. Did you go through the Ultra Beasts? Because I can think of at least one. Don't think you did. Oh, I was gonna turn on Bongo Cat tonight too. Oh, well, I got a lot of stuff on the screen. Yeah, I know. You have 57 Mons. If someone, by the way, guys, if someone makes you a homemade gift, remember to appreciate, especially like with us, we're adults. Remember to appreciate how much work goes into some of these things. Because usually it's a lot. It's usually quite a bit. I love making things for people. Okay. Now, the only other one that I need on this side is at the bottom of her glove. It's kind of, you can, oh, okay. You can kind of see, like, she has, like, one finger out at the end of her glove, so it would be... Why is this one stitch too short? One, two. 1, 2. One, two, 3, 4. Oh, no, it's not. Oh my god, okay. I think I'm losing my mind. Let's see. There's that one. Well, a lot of them start with iron, so you can basically eliminate half. It's literally only the past ones. That one starts with B, that one starts with S. That one starts with a G. Who else is here? I'm gonna leave this stitch, by the way, because I don't have the confidence after messing up so many. I'm actually just going to let it hang out there for a hot minute, and I will figure this out as soon as I can, because I just keep messing up. I keep messing up, and I don't want to do it anymore. You only own Violet. Yeah, well, you're gonna have a disadvantage there. Okay. A little bit of that, literally this much, should be enough to make a stitch. A singular stitch. That's all we need. The only thing is it has to go back and forth. Am I in the right spot? I am. It needs to go back and forth twice each. So grab the end. One. What happened there? I lost it. One. Rethread it. Luckily, this needle has a very large eye, so that makes it so much easier for me to thread. Otherwise, I would be crying with this project. Oh no, I pulled the entire stitch through. Okay, grab that with my finger again. I like Scarlet's Paradoxes more too. Gotta say, I was a fan. Violet's mostly bored me. But I loved that we got one for Entei and all of the legendary dogs. And I got a shiny Screamtail. That was pretty cool. Hello, Yuki. How are you? Welcome on in. I'm crafting, but I'm like messing up a lot. I'm crafting out of my mind, and my mind is just gone. What was the whole... Cubfu. That's a good one. It didn't pop up, though. K? I think that's a K. Are we getting more snow tomorrow night? No, I didn't. Thank you for the warning. We don't need any more. Honestly, I'm done with it already. I'm actually going to tie this off because it's really short. It is a K. Yeah. I'm going to tie that off because it's a really short piece, but then I will work in Cub Chew. 10 to 15. It's been switching between 10 to 15. Let's hope for 10. I don't want any of it, but let's hope for 10. I have, like, this playlist is cute, but I do have gripes with it. So far, this is a Nintendo one. It's given us Stardew Valley, which is not Nintendo. And I mean, technically this is not really Nintendo either, but I feel if we're going to be including songs like Things from Stardew Valley, then we should be including some of the super cool tracks from Diddy Kong Racing. Because Diddy Kong Racing has a lot of really good music and it has a lot of snow levels. Yeah, take all of our snow. It's actually mostly ice right now, so it's horrible, but probably easier to transport. Okay, shirt finished. I need one stitch right there in the purple. Get the yarn bag again. Now, the purple, unfortunately, is the smallest ball of yarn in the entire bag. This one here I'll need now in a minute, so I'm going to take that out. The yellow for the golden. The purple is very, very small. So I'm not going to... There's so much yarn in here, guys. I might have to do that stitch after. How do you have the patience for this? Man, I don't know. I've messed up so much tonight, but I genuinely love doing it. And I like the crochet part a lot too. I'm kind of missing crochet at this point because I love crocheting. And cross stitch, I'm still... Oh, I got it. I'm still learning. I'm still getting used to. So like my love is crochet. I'm only going to cut off this much. I only need to do one stitch, single on both sides. I think that's enough because this is literally all I have left and some of it is slightly blue, as you can see. So I want to try to preserve. I don't think I need it for any other part of this, but yeah, Derpy doesn't have any either, so I guess I don't need to be so stingy, but I will be because I can. So this goes right here. Get this yellow out of here. This side first. Grab to the back. Hold it. Push through, and other side is right there. And push it through. That's literally it. That's the only stitch. We have lots of yarn left over to work in the ends. I didn't leave myself enough to tie it, I don't think. I am pretty good at making small knots though, so we'll see. Ooh, maybe? Yeah, at least single knot, which is not too bad considering I'm working in both of the ends in opposite directions here. So let's work this in here. Go up and through, up and through, up and through. Like I said, back messy does not matter because this is going to be sewn on over a bag. Like a canvas bag, canvas tote. Just trying to spin the yarn so that it fits inside the eye of the needle. This yarn is thick. But the fluffy yarn stays in place a nice bit better. Like that shouldn't move around too much. And then we'll put the other side up through the blue as well, but through a different part. So it's going in two different directions, so the chance of it getting untied are pretty slim. It's all very sturdy. Cool. And pull that back through. I don't know why, but I'm like holding my breath when I'm doing this. I gotta pull a third time. Is that scrunching at all? No. We're so good. Let's put this one through up a row. I know my hands are literally directly in the way. There's nothing I can do about that. This should be the last time I'm pulling through the yarn right here. Yeah. So like I said, it looks messy, but it's super secure. Super, super, super secure. This isn't giving winter either. This is a beach song. No, it isn't. What is this from? It's repeating now. Let's find a different one. Let's find a different Christmas playlist. All right, we're going to go to 90 minutes, nope, 70 minutes of winter and holiday Nintendo music. Let's see. Oh, that was Frappe Snowland. Well, that is very Christmassy. Sorry. Yes, it was. My bad. That was exactly Mario. Exactly Christmas. But a lot of the other ones weren't really. Koopa Beach, apparently it's Frappe Snowland. Either way, this one seems a little bit more promising. I see Diddy Kong Racing. Okay. Color we need next is yellow. Oops. Flick the purple around. Put that up over there. Yellow. This really nice, bright, golden color. Oh yeah, that makes sense. It's the same track, is it not? It's the same song? It must be, yeah. They do, in the older Nintendo games, I was about to say racing games, but it's actually true for 64 as well. They do a lot of that where they just use the same song in multiple levels if it fits, and I think that's fine. I don't mind that. Good job with all of your sea Pokemon. That's amazing. Okay, so we are starting right here. We're doing 2 stitches, then we're leaving one blank for the middle. Right here. And then I gotta hold the end. I'm not gonna do her glove, I don't think, till after. And I'll keep this string on here for, oh, you guys can't see that. I'll keep this one on here for a little bit, and if I can haul it down and use it on the legs, then that might be good. This is a pretty thin yarn, so I might have to go through 2 or 3 times for this one. Which is more time consuming, but it looks nicer. It leaves less white gaps. You don't want it to look super full of gaps. Okay, so we skip the next stitch because it's gonna just be white anyways. And, oh, what happened there? Got caught around a hair? It's tied. I have to fix it. There we go. That hair out of there. It's another thing. I shed so much hair when I'm working on these projects. I shed hair anyways, just everywhere, all the time. I'm like a dog. I'm like a dog that sheds real bad. So, if you ever get a crochet project from Mel, and it has a Mel sprinkle, just be grateful, okay? Pretend it doesn't. Pretend it doesn't. Just be grateful about it. Sorry guys, I'm gonna take this and pin it out of the way here a little bit. So I'm not using them, but I would like to hold on to them. Okay. Yeah, they shouldn't be in the way too much. So we skip this one. And we keep going on this side. And if anyone has any thoughts on what I should be doing for the bottom part, let me know because I'm not sure. I could put HUNTRIX on it, I guess. But I don't know. I could also just like take a yarn that like changes color a little bit and make it look like a little stage perhaps. Like just kind of fill in every square and kind of make it look like a stage. I don't know. I'm down for any ideas on what to do with the bottom because I don't really want them just floating in white necessarily. But I will, like if I don't have time and that's all I can do, then that's it. Because the thing about this is I'm not just taking it and sewing it onto a bag. I'm making a whole case for the bag to go in kind of. So like this is going to be done with a border and then like another thing to make it the same size as the bag. Could do waves of blue. Ooh, I do have a blue yarn, I think, that kind of changes color. That's a good idea. And there's not a lot of blue on the bottom. Like there's going to be this, and then there's going to be, Zoe's pants are also going to be that same blue color. I know that it's technically a little bit different. So is this. Like this is supposed to be purple. Like I said, it doesn't match it perfectly, but this is going to be the same color as Zoe's pants, but if I choose like a different, yeah, I kind of like that idea. I'm going to have to look at pictures. I'm going to have to look at reference and see if I have anything that would be like an easy thing for me to be doing. Thanks, Chris. You're so smart. I'm sure she would like that too. I would love another thing that I would be so nice, but also at the same time it might be a pain in the butt. I would love to have like a hoop, like a sewing like hoop thing, but then I would also have to like, it would be nice if I had one that mounted and it was large enough to fit this whole thing in, which is just a lot to ask, and also I feel like I would use it once for this project and then probably never again, so. But I feel like an embroidery hoop would do. A mounted embroidery hoop would do a world of good here. So this one's going 3 across, and then it goes into the gray for 1 stitch, which I'm going to obviously ignore right now until I get the gray out, which will be my next color. I might be playing Yarn Chicken with the gray. I'm not entirely sure. Because the gray that I had, it's like, it's a cake that changes color. Pull it up to show you guys see. Like this is a cake that changes color. It goes from purple to pink to a different shade of purple. Yes, that's very true. You gotta watch out for that. You don't get in a sewing circle. Scary. So I have the gray that I'm using also changes color like this, but I think I might be close to the color that's on the outside, and I don't want it to change color, so I hope it doesn't. But that's definitely something that I might be fighting against. Alright, so skip a stitch. Skip a stitch, and then next stitch is also going to be yellow. Next 2 stitches are going to be yellow. I don't think I'm getting Mira done tonight, guys. I'm definitely getting close, though. Especially considering how much I had to undo. That was the most... Actually, no. I've had to undo a lot on Mira. I also messed up at one point on her face. And it was a nightmare because I had to undo it from the bottom. Like, basically this line of face. Some of these were like in holes that were too low. Hello, Bee! Welcome in. And I had to undo it from the back, meaning everything was underneath every single stitch I did, and it was a horrible experience. And I never want to mess that up again. It would have been easier probably for me to undo it from the top, but I had a lot done, so it didn't feel that way. I am working on some cross stitch on top of crochet. We're making K-pop demon hunters. The HUNTRIX. For my niece. Thank you! I'll give you a good look of it now in a second because I'm kind of just squishing it in my hand here. I've done a lot of undoing tonight, and unfortunately I don't have a Control-Z like I do on my, on my keyboard. But this is where we're to. Obviously, the picture is up in the top right of the screen. But Rumi's fully done. And now we're almost done with Mira. I gotta do her hands and her gloves, which I'm gonna do after. I'm gonna finish her shorts. And then I gotta do her long boots. Another thing that I'm noticing about Mira that I actually did notice before is that she has 2 white squares on the edge of her, or not squares, but right here on the edge of her legs. There's white. You guys see that? There's like white on the edge of her, the outer edges of her legs. And the problem with that is I can't use white there because that's the color of the background. So I might end up using that super light purple that's in Rumi's hair. I think that would be a decent look. I think it would give the illusion of being white without it being white. I don't know. It might look dumb, but if it is, it's only 4 stitches. I can undo it and do it in like gray. So I think I'll give it a try. Is this Diddy Kong? No, but the next one is. This is Sherbert Land for Mario Kart 8. Yes, of course it is. Yeah, so I'm enjoying this. Like, Bee, you're a big crocheter. Have you ever done a project that's cross-stitch on top of single crochets? I know you saw my other project that I did as well. That is not quite... Or actually, no, that one is finished, but this I kind of like the... I'm learning. I like the way that this one turned out just a little better. Some people also, like, a huge thing with the crochet community is, like, I hate weaving in my ends. And basically this whole process is essentially weaving in ends. Like, you're weaving things into the crochet. So it's not really different than weaving in ends, but I don't seem to mind. Yes! That was so nice. I love that sweater. Do you mean my little bee? Because that sweater is adorable, and I wish I could have showed it off, but it has her name on it, so I couldn't post it. But my god, that sweater was so sweet. It's just grown out of it now, but obviously we kept it as sentimental. You did so good with it. And the color choice, it's yellow and it has blue on it for the lettering. And it's so cute. This is Diddy Kong Racing. I know this is Diddy Kong Racing. I freaking love Diddy Kong Racing music. It's so good. Come on. It's so fun. It makes me want to dance every time. I think I have just enough yarn to do her shorts in yellow, the yellow part. I did a very good job at cutting the appropriate amount of yarn here. Almost done a sweater for my girlfriend from high school that does not have a name that I'll share. Oh yeah? That's so fun though. I love that you're doing the sweaters and everything. So cute. Sweaters are large projects too. Are you knitting a sweater again? Yes, I was worried. I was worried about my yarn chicken. But I'm good. Look, I need to do one more stitch and this is my yarn. That's it. That's so good. I should have just enough to work in the end to the back. I was saying to everyone who was in chat before, MB, you're a crafter, so I want to make sure I say this again. The back looks messy. This is going onto a canvas tote bag, so this will not be seen. And I do have everything... I have everything neat asterisks, even though it doesn't look neat. Everything is like, everything's done the best it can be. This is particularly bad because the hair is like this. You've never been on a VTuber stream. Welcome in. A VTuber with flesh hands, so like half VTuber. I'm half VTuber tonight. Breaks of the crochet. You painted a room? Like your bedroom? That's so cool. I haven't done painting in a while. This needs to go here. I was forgetting what I was doing. I gotta finish this stitch. Is exactly what I need to do. The yarn is short, that like it comes out of the darning needle, so I have to rethread it every single time, but it was the perfect amount. Hand cam stream. This is a hand cam stream. I don't even have like nice nails on or anything. I should have painted my nails. I don't have time to paint my nails anymore, but I feel like I should have. That would have been a good call. You know, if I'm doing more crafty things, maybe I should. I also love that you refer to it as the politically correct. Alright, I gotta haul this through. Eee! Okay, and back through. Excuse you, Windows. Yay! Any rooms that weren't yellow needed love. The yellow rooms got to stay. Our house is very boring, unfortunately, because it's all very open concept. Like, well, it's weird because it is and it isn't. It isn't as open concept as some other place. Like, it's not just like one big box room, but the rooms are all connected without division of space. So, like, our porch area, not really our porch because it's after the porch, where it goes up the stairs, the ceilings are really, really high because they're equivalent to the second story of the house, but they start at the first story, so they're like, I don't know, probably close to 16-foot ceilings. So like painting that, and then it's all connected to the rest of the space. So if I painted that, first of all, we would need really tall ladders, and we'd need to go around the the air, I always forget what that thing's called. Have to go around that. And then we'd have to paint the living room, the kitchen, and the hallway all at the same time. But it's all gray. It was gray when we moved in, so we're just kind of working with that. Speaking of gray, that's the next color I need. Gray. Gray is a cake. Need my gray cake. Gray cake. Gray cake? Hello? My gray yarn isn't here. It must be in the other bag. The other bag's upstairs. So I'm not going to be going and getting that right now. So I'll work around it. It's only a couple stitches I would need to finish up tomorrow. Okay, no big deal. We'll just keep going with the legs. I have everything else I need. I guess, like, you know what I'm gonna do? Instead of doing those white squares, I'm just gonna fill it all in with the peach. I'm gonna have to do that. That makes more sense. So let's grab this yarn again. I need this one. And I'm gonna start doing the leggies. Where is my darning needle? It really does blend in super well with this mat. Like, it's the same color. Almost exactly the same. All right, legs. So, oops. The middle square is the one direct. So that's the middle. So we start on either side of the middle. And we're doing 3. I'm actually going to go out from the middle. It's a little bit more wasteful of yarn, but I've messed up so many times tonight, I don't trust myself to do it another way, so. Front stairway in the living room, the dining room. Yeah. Oh, that's really nice. Periwinkle in the bathroom, jade in the kitchen. Ooh, that's exciting. The only exciting room color. I painted this room here. This room, I did do just kind of like, it's beigey, yellowy. Like, it's not an interesting color. But I did the trim in brown. And I'm hoping to do some mural art on the wall eventually and the door connected. Because this is my office, so this is going to end up being very retro, very mid-century. So I wanted something neutral so that I could go super funky, psychedelic as much as I want with it. So I'm probably going to do some fun stuff like that on the wall in the future once Robbie moves his desk and stuff out of here and I kind of have all of my space to figure out what exactly I'm doing. Ah, thank you.
3 just followed.
Thank you for
Thanks,
the follow.
friend.
Thanks, friend. I didn't realize the notification is underneath the Pokemon window. I'm so sorry, but thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hello. Yeah, I'm excited. Thank you. Let me just do this so you can see. It's not my design, but it is, the designer is the Outcast Commentary. All one word. The Outcast, not Outcast like the band, Outcast like proper spelling, commentary. And I got it off Pinterest, and it's pretty easy to find on Pinterest. So, hydrate. Thank you. Off-white working with your dad. I painted my bathroom like actually our bathroom's pretty white. This is pretty off-white. I would say it's pretty off-white. This is gonna sound really boring, like, but I promise it's not that bad. It's like the color of like a file folder. If I'm taking a look around and looking at the room, like, and that's the color I chose. I wanted that color. That's what I wanted. And it's gonna look really cool and funky eventually, but not right now. In due time. I do have a cool clock to go on the wall that I already have. Did I mess this up? Blah. Blah. Don't. Blah. Okay. I need to find the right stitches. Here. Start here. And yeah. So I'm just gonna ignore the white stripe on the leg and I'm just going to do this. It's going to look just as good. Sometimes you gotta take creative liberties because this isn't just a PNG pixels floating in space. This is on a white canvas. And by canvas, I mean 100% acrylic baby yarn. You know, well, B knows. Anyone who crochet knows. It's very soft. There was one time that there was a bunch of this stuff on sale at Michael's for $2 for like over 1,000 yards per, I think, and I bought basically all of them. That was when I first started crocheting too. I did not realize that deals do not come around like that very often. I got a lot of them at the beginning and then it was just not. Chatot! Oh my god. You found another one. They still exist. Oh my god, Elvira!
_23 just raided with 8 viewers.
Thank you so much for the raid, friend! How are you doing? Welcome on in. Can I get a shout out for my good friend Elvira from one of my mods? Hello, everybody! Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it was an amazing deal. Hello, how are you guys doing tonight? Welcome. We're working on, it's crochet, but then I'm cross-stitching on top of it. I don't know if any of you guys are crafters, but hello, Elvira. And thank you for the shout out, Chris. Thank you, thank you. What were you doing? You were playing Just Chatting. What were you doing? Were you literally just chatting, or did you have something else on the go? I hope you had the most fun. Yeah, I don't do craft streams very often. This is my first time setting up this camera since I've moved down to this office. Fever meme? What's that? And then you played some Peak. I love Peak. We should play Peak together sometime. That'd be a lot of fun. Hello, Packy. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Welcome, friends. Ooh, Stanley Parable's fun. Thank you for bringing your friends over. You're so sweet. And hello to all the friends that came over. Jim Pow! Yes, true. Advil, thank you for the hydrate.
Anger_of_Nix just followed.
Anger of
Thanks,
Nix!
friend.
Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. My name is Mel. I usually don't do a little spiel about myself, but my name is Mel. I am a VTuber, obviously. I usually play cozy games or games with my friends or Pokemon, but also I do occasional art streams. I guess Pokemon, or I draw Pokemon from memory. I would like to do that again soon sometime. And right now I have this game up here. If you type in names of Pokemon, they will start appearing. So far, only 2 people have entered the competition. Green has 60, and Fun Sized has, I can't see the number because the thing is blocking it. Yeah. Yes, so all of the ones with C are probably done because Green has just been going absolutely crazy with them. But yeah. And if you need to take off and do post-stream care, that's totally fine. Otherwise, you can just hang out and chill, listen to the music. And I'm just gonna keep not crocheting legs. I'm gonna keep cross-stitching legs. Oh, I messed up that last stitch. How badly did I mess it up? Oh, I messed it up badly. Ooh, glad I caught that. So I accidentally... You guys can't see that like at all. God. The brightness is still really, really bright on this. But basically what I did was I made everything down too far on one side. Is the simplest way to put it. So now I gotta undo it. Carnivine! Oh, you know what? I love Carnivine, so I'm kind of surprised that I forgot Carnivine. Come on. Can I... And the back of this is really messy, but it's going on a tote bag and no one's ever gonna see it. Agumon? I don't think so. I don't think Agumon is gonna work. Tentamon? Patamon? Don't think so. Pokemons. Kinder Chocolate? Okay, so fun story. Very short story. I really, really love Kinder Chocolate. Dogimon? I don't know. Oh, Digimon. I'm going to stream the... I can show you guys the book. Sometime soon. Ooh, sorry. Sometime soon. We are all going to get out our pencils and pens and markers, and we're going to do a stream where we learn how to draw a Digimon, and I'm so excited for it. But we are going to do this sometime soon. But yeah, back to the Kinder Chocolate. I really, really like Kinder Chocolate. It's my favorite. Kinder Eggs are my favorite chocolate ever. It has nothing to do with the toy. The chocolate's just delicious. The little shell, my favorite. So I love it so much that my husband proposed by opening up a Kinder Surprise and meticulously taking out the toy, and then he put the ring inside. Yeah, it was so cute. He knew what he was doing. He absolutely knew what he was doing, and it was the 23rd of December, so that was nearly 6 years ago. We're old. We're old, and we've been together for over half of our lives. Cutie Fly! Yes, that's another one. Alright, I'm gonna make sure I do this correct this time. Like this. Let's hope that that knot goes to the right spot. Do you get an... Oh. What's your streak, Packy? I hope you got a good one. Right? I thought so too. That Robbie. He's so thoughtful. Yeah, right! Thank you, Nyx. Okay, that knot needs to just stay right back where it is. Clodsire. That's a good one too. Ooh, this is nice. Dude. Who thought to put this together? They go so well. I'm very much enjoying this. Okay. One like she has the... Oh, I wasn't supposed to do... Oh, no, I am. No, I'm not! Oh my god. I gotta undo that stitch again? I wasn't supposed to do anything there. That's black. That stitch is supposed to be black. Holy cow. How many times am I gonna have to undo things tonight? This is awful. I was like, I could finish Mira easy. Nope. I'm not gonna ban you all. I'm enjoying your company. Where are you coming from? Get out of here. I can't. It's stuck. Thank you for the hydrate. Hold on. Let me show you my alphabet cup again. Look at it. It's so cool. I guess I don't need to have it there, but I would like to. I would like to. But this is literally stuck. Like, there's a thread. There we go. That should be good. Okay, I have to undo this stitch. No problem. Cries internally. Why? Why are you being like this? This is Cyndaquil. Did you not have Cyndaquil? 1L. Everything is fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. This is fine. I'm not even at the stitch I need to take out yet. You must have it. Cyndaquil? A. Sorry, didn't mean to do the phonetics. I think that's just teacher Mel coming out. Yeah, that. I can't believe all of these Pokemon that have been thought of and Cyndaquil was not. Okay, now that was very easy to fix afterwards. It was just the initial. Croconaw. Was that done? That might have been done already. I don't know though. I guess so, yeah. You don't have to do C's, by the way. This is literally just Green's game for himself. You can put down any Pokemon name. Any Pokemon. So far, we have 92 Pokemon out of 1,025. Gengar is there, but you have to say just the name. If you put a question mark, it won't count. Like, the message has to be just a Pokemon name. That's a cute Gengar! Schizo also has a really cute Gengar emote. Oh my god, that's a cute one too! Yo, I have that plushie. Green. Green. Wait, why is Charmeleon there twice? Oh, that's Ditto. That's Ditto. Never mind. I can't believe this. I didn't think about them either. Those should be obvious. Guys, I have a lot of Pokemon cards at some point when I have, you know, like, time and the camera set up. Well, I mean, like tonight. I can show you guys some of my cards. If you guys are so inclined to look at Pokemon cards. They're actually like, hold on. I'm just gonna get one binder. One binder. Because, I promise you, it's a fun one. It's a fun one. And then when I go back to doing what I was doing, I don't know when I changed to Christmas, but thank you. Snorlax was already done too by the looks of it. I'm gonna show you one. And guess what? Guess what? It might give you some ideas. Oh, where's that? Where did I put those? Oh, all my cool cards. All my cool cards are in here. Like my really good ones. These are like my best cards. But that's not what I'm doing. So you might move on here. This binder. If any of you guys are old like me, then maybe you'll appreciate, sorry for the camera flicking around like that, maybe you'll appreciate this binder. And I can't show off the bottom row, unfortunately. Let's turn off the image for a second. Focus, perhaps? This is my base set binder. I have every single base set Pokemon from the first 3 sets. So all of the Pokemon that were released in... Thank you! It was a random playlist I found. All of the Pokemon cards that came out in that like first set, so like base set, then Jungle and Fossil. I have all of them. So this is my base set binder. And I have all these extra cards here. They all have something cool going on with them. These are all shadowless. These are first edition, plus they're just extra Machamp. Though Machamp are always first edition. These ones here are technically first edition. And these are shadowless. So I have a lot of really cool, fun cards. Fossil, and I have all of Jungle too. They're in different binders. They're also down there, but I'm not gonna get out all my Pokemon cards right now because that is distracting. My god, I want to finish this. Not finish, but like... Yeah, absolutely! I can tell you the name of it right now, but hold on. I can do that pretty easily, right? It's called 70 Minutes of Winter and Holidays Nintendo Music. But... Oops, that's not... Where's Discord? That should work. Oh, no, that's just a code. I want to send you the playlist. Oh. Copy the entire playlist link, maybe? That will work. Sorry guys, I keep clicking on the wrong window because the camera that I am using... Ah!
Odrawn just subscribed for 41 months. Sure.
That scared the life out of me. Thank you! Hello, Odie. There you go, Packy. I sent that right away. Cramorant! We didn't have Cramorant. Yay! Okay, that's done. That's sent. Oh yes, I put the option on there to do custom things. It's very funny, but also like I'ma get spooked. Okay, so we're skipping one. Also, let's throw the image back up there. So we're skipping one for the center of the boot. Odie, I have done nothing but mess up tonight. Also, 41 months, almost a year. Thank you again. I have messed up so much tonight that I feel like I've made like no progress, but I have. I just not as much as I want. I also don't know where the gray yarn is, and I think it's upstairs, and I am not going upstairs right now. So. Comfy. That is a Pokemon. So, Odie, Green's trying to name every Pokemon that starts with the letter C. So that's why every Pokemon in a row for the last, like, 3 rows start with C. Oh. That's alright. Ooh, can I get that not through? Let's see. Yes, I sure can. Okay. On to Mira's other leg. So, we're missing gray here. I can't find the gray. We're missing gray here. And then other than that, we have to do Mira's legs, or feet, and this leg, and then also her hand and her hand. This hand is going to be kind of under roomy a little bit, I realize now. Kamala, I am. Okay. So, this side. So we're doing the X's in the same direction. Pikachu is your favorite sea Pokemon? Same, actually. What a coincidence. This yarn back here really wants to get involved. It came off of its post that I was trying to keep it on to get it to stay away because I don't want to cut it off yet because I'm going to need more of it. Which was what I was doing for Rumi's entire braid, and oh boy, it was so messy. I had like 2 different strands of yarn just constantly being tucked away and then taken off again. But it turned out really cool. And the back is super secure because it's all like interwoven on top of each other. That is never coming apart. If I notice a mistake, that's like, oh my god, that's like critical. Literally. It's not though, because I would have noticed that by now. Wait. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What did I do? What did I do? Oh, okay, I didn't do anything. Okay. Phew. Phew, 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 phew. Everything is fine. I do need to make another purple stitch right here, though. Holy, that scared me. I did something wrong, but it's so far ago, so long ago that it's not noticeable. I don't know if there's a crystal. The crystal mon, there's crystal mons from Gen 9, but they start with G. That's the only ones I can think of. Not my favorite. Oh, you didn't say my least favorite Pokemon. That starts with a C, and his evolved form starts with a C too. Did you want any clues? Who my least favorite Pokemon is? He's grown on me ever so slightly, but I still don't like him. He's grown on me just because I don't like him, you know? Okay. Gen 8. Is there a cookie Pokemon? There's a cake. There is a dog that is bread. I don't think that there is a cookie. Yeah, I'm gonna need to put in a purple stitch right here, and we're gonna ignore the fact that something else is just messed up there. If you need another clue, green, let me know. But it is a Gen 8. I can tell you typing. Actually, its evolved form does not begin with a C. Sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. Cufant, not my least favorite Pokemon, but that's also a Gen 8 Pokemon that begins with a C. Okay. What's happening? Why is that down so low? Wait. Okay, never mind. That's fine. I was really confused for a second there, but we're good. I think. God, I hope. I'm so done with messing up. But I think I'm good. It's a water type. It gains a second typing when it evolves. I think it's the signature Pokemon of one of the gym leaders. I could be wrong. Not the evolution, not the first one. I don't have Bongo Cat going. I thought about it earlier, but I'm like, I have so much stuff on the screen at this point that I think I didn't like think about the fact that I was also going to put Pokemon on the screen because I had thought about that, but I forgot. You know it, but you can't remember its name. It's Great Value something or other. People call it Great Value of a different Pokemon. Great Value version. Okay. this string can go back and have a break over here with the other one. I can turn it on though if you want to be on the screen, Odie. Yes, it is. Its evolution is Dreadnought. And it's a great value Squirtle. And it looks just bad. I just don't like its design. Okay. Yes, yeah. It chewing on something. Alright. The black I'm using isn't black. Toll, yeah. TLE. So I'm not using black, I'm actually using navy because black would look really, really harsh, especially with the light colors I ended up using in Rumi's hair. I did have black yarn, obviously, but I just did not think it would look very good. So I opted for navy, and I really like how it turned out, and it looks black. Like, this looks black. It's navy. But sometimes that's kind of how colors work, is that it looks less harsh, but it still gives the right idea. So that's what I did. So less harsh black. Yeah, that's fair. So the middle square right here is, oh wait, you know what? Because I know I'm gonna mess this up. I'm actually gonna do the pink on the boot first, because I have pink here. I actually have a lot of pink here. I'm gonna do the pink on the boot first because it's definitely gonna get messed up. Otherwise, it's all very straightforward, so, but just with the way I've been messing up everything tonight, I'd rather be safe. So the pink goes right here. Grab the end of the yarn with my finger on the back. No, I have that in the wrong hole. The hole below it. Hello? Focus? There we go. Sorry, guys. Hopefully it hasn't been out of focus too much tonight. I know, obviously, I'm moving it up and down a lot. But shout out to that webcam for putting up with my shenanigans. It's doing a good job. And like I said, the daylight, like this thing in natural daylight, really good. Really good camera. But the colors look super washed out, unfortunately, in this room at nighttime on this camera. Okay, that's the middle of that boot. Now, let's do the other one. Here to here. Do that twice. This is a thicker, but also it's not, I don't know. It's a thicker yarn, but also it's pretty decent coverage. It's still a little thin, so I want to do a double cross stitch. Why are all the crabs start with K? What about, what's the name of the Gen 9 crab? Does that one start with K, or does that one start with C? Why does the lobster start with C? Man, I don't know. What is the name of that guy? I can't remember his name. Cloth, that begins with K, yep. Okay. That was a very speedy couple of squares there. And that's another color done. I have literally one square left to do with this color, and it's on Zoe's shirt. So I don't have to worry about this color anymore, and obviously I have enough here, enough remnants that I don't need to cut off a fresh piece. Yay! Okay, now the navy. Where did I put the navy? Oh, it's on my lap. It's on my black blanket. That was so smart. Cabaraja. That's true. That's definitely a Pokemon that starts with C. Oh, I cut off the yarn so long. This is gonna be an arm workout. Alright, Mira's shoe. How far down does it go? Conkeldurr? Whoa. That's one I never thought of. I'm very curious to see after if there's gonna be any more that you forgot about. What a random thing to take on. I love it. Did you come up with the Ultra Beast after? I don't think you did. There's at least one Ultra Beast that starts with a C. No. It's a steel type. I don't know if it's... I think it's mono steel, but I could be wrong. It looks like a heckin' rocket. It basically is a rocket. What a fun song. How far does this go down? 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Celesteela. Easy one to forget about. This yarn is so nice to deal with. I think my least favorite on all of this is the peach yarn. If I were to do a favorite to least favorite, my favorite would definitely be the darker purple. This is probably my second favorite. It's technically the same as the darker peach and the pink, but for whatever reason, the navy one just goes really hard. It's like a little bit more starchy, which is nice. Wouldn't be that good for making like a garment out of, because you don't really want that with a garment, but like with what I'm doing, or if you were doing amigurumi or something like that, it's really nice. Enjoy your food. 1. Did I say 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Dang, Mira is tall. I thought Mira was only 2 pixels taller I thought Mira was only 2 pixels taller, but she must be 3. According to this, she's only 1 pixel taller. Whatever. Her shoes are a little bit more down on the page. Page? I'm getting tired. Are they on... Hold on. Are they in the same line right now? They're on the same line. Okay, I'm just gonna end them one early. So that she's not one lower. Oh god, I have to make sure that I get Zoe on the same page too. That's gonna be hard. It's not as easy to count. Like, if you had a grid, it would be so easy to count. But, like, look at these holes. This is what I'm counting. I'm counting, see, like, 4 in a square here. That's what I'm counting, like, as a pixel. So then, like, if you're comparing, like, here to here, that's so much harder than just counting pixels. It looks actually very easy on this, but it's not. It's not, especially when the fabric can do this. Caterpie! Bro, I love that little guy. He's so cute. I have to go to bed soon. I want to finish Mira's shoes. She might not get her hands tonight. Thank you for the
032 just followed.
Thank you very thank you very much for the follow. Sorry, Brian, for interrupting there. Welcome on in. Tonight has been chaotic. I hope you enjoy chaos. What did I do? Where is the hole here? Here it is. Catter. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I know, right? It's so easy to happen. Just completely forget about the simplest Pokemon. Well, that's why Charmander is so late on your list too. Like, it's just so easy to forget. All these followers popping up on Twitch is fantastic, cause okay, hear me. This is a really weird thing to have like a gripe with, but my TikTok follower count is almost it's almost caught up to my Twitch, and I just feel weird about that. It's fine. It's perfectly fine, but when I see all these new followers here, I'm just like, yeah, because my primary is obviously my Twitch, not my TikTok, so I enjoy that I'm getting more up on here. Let's keep beating out the TikTok number. I'm just gonna have to stop posting on TikTok just so that my Twitch number remains higher. But I won't actually stop doing that. You thought they were listed already? Oh no. With the Charmander, yeah. Because Charizard is literally the second Pokemon, so of course you would think that. Am I gonna have enough to finish this shoe? I'm definitely gonna have to cut off more yarn, but like, will I finish one shoe, I wonder? I think I can. I've been working on this non-stop for like, well, as non-stop as I can possibly do for like a week, and some days my arms are so tired. I really want to get it done and move on to more crochet projects. This is my main like big project though for physical like fiber arts, so Carvana. That one's spelt weird. It's H-A-C-A-R-V-A-N-H-A, maybe? Those shinies, if you ever get a shiny Carvana, that's a Pickles. No H at the beginning, I don't think. C-A-R-V-A-N-H-A. I could be wrong about that spelling, though. But that's my best guess. Oh, right. Green's in ads. He can't hear me. Oh, maybe he's not. Yay! It worked! I hope Green's not in ads. There they are. Okay. It's another shoot. I still got lots of yarn here, so I'm just gonna keep going. Start in the center. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna skip a stitch and come over here because... But the right amount of stitches. Because that is going to use up less yarn. But I am doing it backwards right now. Hold on. I was gonna do it right, then I went to do it wrong. Sorry for the ads. Not that anyone who's in ads can hear me. If it was up to me, we wouldn't have any ads ever. We would be an ad-free channel. But I don't even know if non-affiliates are free from no ads now. Here. Ending on a kind of easy thing here with the boots. Very nice, relaxing, just going through the rows with a thicker yarn. Much more relaxing than some of the other chaos that I've done tonight, like all of my mistakes and having to undo them. That was the worst part of it all. Okay. We got through a lot more with this little bit of yarn than I thought we would. Crazy. We're still going. We're almost halfway. We're getting close to halfway down the boot. Still going. Some good yarnies. So I guess while I'm gluing up this thing here, may as well talk about, for anyone who missed when I was doing the peak stream, or anyone who's new or whatever, normally I just stream Wednesday and Sunday, but I might end up throwing a couple of extra streams in here. This week I have an extra stream on Saturday, but I might end up doing some... Yeah. I am ending soon, yeah. When I'm done this boot. So I think I'm gonna have a little bit more, if I can do daytime streams, if Robbie is available to watch baby. And those streams are gonna be dedicated towards doing crafting and art for Christmas. Just like I'm doing here today. I'm not doing all crochet and cross stitch. I am also doing some artwork on Clip Studio, so on the computer. Calyrex, that's not bad. Oh, yeah, Calyrex, okay. Oh, you mean like in order. I thought you meant like generationally. Burping. Yeah. That is a crystal. Well. Yep. And yeah, so the Saturday stream is going to be super fun. I don't need to weave this in. What am I doing? So yeah, Saturday is going to be really fun because we are going to be streaming with Mr. Swirly Pilgrim, and we are going to be streaming some... Oh, do I have multiple little tiny strings of this? I need more than that. We are going to be streaming a multiplayer Super Mario 64 world. We are going to try our best to get 120 stars together in one sitting. Second Scorch, how did I forget? These are so many good guys. Yeah, so that's gonna be fun. So that's gonna be next Saturday. Sunday's going to be back doing stuff like this again. If I get this particular piece done by then I will be moving on to some stuff on the computer. Charge-a-bug, literally one of my favorite Pokemon. I was worried that one of them would be one of my favorites, and that's it. Chi-Yu. Oh yeah, there is another sea Pokemon in that. Not trio. You didn't have Clauncher? I literally thought of Clauncher and Quietser because you were like, lobsters start with C, and I was like, yeah, like Clauncher, and then it just didn't occur to me that you didn't actually have them down. My bad, my bad. I could have helped you out with that. When you said lobsters start with C, I thought you were referring to those guys, even though they're kind of like more shrimp. Cloyster. Whoops. How many Pokemon start with the letter C? Cobalion, I would have never remembered that one in a million years. The girl? Hello, the girl? Come here. Come here, say hello. Say hello before we go. Come, say hello before you go. Come up in my lap. Come here. Come up in my lap and say hello to people. This is so many. B says... Psst, 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 psst. Oh, that worked, B. You guys ready? Oh wait, can I even do this? Let's see. Let's see what I can do. Can I... It might flip a little bit. Do you see her? Say hi. There she is. There you go. Ah, she's being shy. She just wants to be down on my lap. So how many did you miss and how many did you get? Do you know? You did pretty good, I think. There's like a lot. 23 missed. My god. It's just so many Pokemon that start with the letter C. She is such a little baby. She said hello to all of her friends. She said, you don't normally use a webcam, Mom. You're very late coming down. You could have been on my lap for a long time, just so you know. And I'm getting up very soon, so... Now she's like pushing everything around a little bit too. Cats are obsessed with making sure their butts are just in the air and right in your space. And she really wants me to pet that butt. 63 gotten. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Almost done Mira's shoes. 4 more stitches. Yeah, that's a pretty good number. Are you confused about my petting? Because I'm not actually petting you. I'm literally just crocheting in my lap. What are you doing? Oh, I'm covering up my own face. There we go. That's a kitty cat right there. Thank you for the hydrate bee. Alright. So close. Ah, thank you for the second hydrate. It's very funny, but unfortunately, because I've looked online, it's a feature that you cannot turn off on this particular camera. You'd think that they would have it, so it's like you could set horizontal and vertical resolution, especially considering how many people use camera for like top-down stuff. And cameras really don't know what to do with auto rotation if you're using top-down. Oh yes, you should also have some liquid Mavis. When you goes upstairs, you have to drink water 2 times from your fountain, okay? Alright, baby girl. She says purr. She's a really good water drinker, actually. She has a fountain, and she loves the fountain. She's doing really good with all this yarn around. She doesn't normally pick at my crochet stuff too much. They are susceptible to kidney problems. She's a very good drinker, thank goodness. Very happy about that. She always drinks her water. And last time she was at the vet, guys, she got complimented on how nice her teeth are for being a 6-year-old kitty cat. 6? 6, yeah. She got big twofer compliments. Yeah. She has very nice teeth. They're perfect little things. So the only thing is she could use a little bit more exercise. The vet told us to let baby chase around the cat. Luckily, the cat's very good with the baby. It doesn't usually run away. Nice. Yeah, they can. They can be really picky. Yeah, she has a fountain. We had to replace her fountain because the old one, the motor gave out. But she's always had a fountain. This is her 3rd fountain. The first one that she had actually... What are you doing with your tail? I have tail. The first fountain that she had actually was Robbie's previous cat's fountain. Like his childhood kitty's fountain. She lived with us when we were in the apartment. So, where are you going, Mavis? So that fountain actually lasted a really long time, and then this is our second time buying a fountain for her. She's just walking all over everything. You're not allowed to walk all over my desk, okay? It's very messy tonight because I was set up for this. Okay, it's actually getting really hard to tell where my stitch needs to go. I need to do one more, and it goes from here, here. Fountains are worth it. Like, they can be a little bit pricey, but if you get one on a good sale, I think they're really worth it for a kitty cat's health. So. They find them to be satisfactory. Alright, I'm gonna work in the end here because we are done with the boots. Once again, very good game of Yarn Chicken. This is all I have to work in. You want a little bit, you don't want it like nothing, but you also don't want a super long piece, so that's actually like perfect. Oh god. The downfall of this darning needle is it can get really hard to pull through sometimes. I can't get it. Hello! Welcome in! We're literally just about to end it, but hello, RSVP. Welcome, welcome. I am weaving in an end here, and then I'm going to show off what I got done here. I'm almost done Mira. I'm so close. I'm gonna get her done tomorrow, and that's very exciting. I should get her done pretty early tomorrow, too. Not quite smart enough for a fountain. Someone has bad depth perception. Oh god, I'm freaking out and going to sleep. His whole foot in first? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Aside from Mira's hands, so there's gray that needs to go right here. Gray is upstairs, I know it is. The gray that needs to go on her shorts right here. This square here needs to remain white for some reason. You can see it in the corner. And her hands, so her hand here and her entire arm over here isn't even started actually. So those things gotta be done. Other than that, that's like maybe, I don't know, half hour, maybe less of work, especially if I don't mess up at all. And then after that, we're on to Zoe. Zoe will be started tomorrow, I would say. Thank you! It's for my niece. It's gonna go... So what I'm gonna do after I'm done, obviously it needs to be blocked because it's crazy looking. It's stream finished, yeah, exactly. It needs to be blocked so that it's not so wonky. It's getting less wonky as I go, actually. Because like when I first started, this here was like super wonky. But it's getting better. With everything else being stretched out here. Yeah, so then we just have Zoe, and then I gotta do something here with the bottom, which Chris had a really cool suggestion. I'm gonna see if I can find some blue yarn that kind of like changes color a nice bit to kind of look like the Hon Moon, and kind of put it down here as if it's just like under their feet. If I can't, then I might just write HUNTRIX right here. And then I take the whole thing and I border it. And then I think I'm going to do some like granny square cluster sort of style crochets like this. Something like that. And I'm going to keep bordering it until it's the same size as the tote bag that it's going on. And then I have to do a back panel for the tote bag, which is the same size. This took forever. These are the K-pop demon hunters. They are. This is Rumi. This is Mira, and the other one's Zoe. And then I'm going to make the other guy that's there. That's Derpy. So I'm not going to put Derpy down here like is in the thing. I'm going to actually make an amigurumi Derpy to hang off of the tote bag. So this is literally going to be like a, I don't know, maybe 50-hour project by the time it's all said and done. I don't think I'm going to be single crocheting the back. I'm not going to be putting a pattern on it, but I am going to be doing something so that it works. But yeah, I think it's probably going to be about that. It's this here took forever. This single crochets, they take a long time, man. There's 60 across. How many rows is that? This was 60 times, God, I can't remember, 50 something. So do the math, however many stitches that is. 60 times, that would be like 3,000 stitches. Then all this, and then like I said, I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going, so it's gonna be more. It's gonna be a huge project. But my niece, I think, is gonna like it. So it's That is a lot of single crochet. Yep, that's a lot. It's so small. You're so tiny. Yeah, I get it. I get it. But it's so cute. I kind of wouldn't mind, like, doing a bunch of these and, like, doing Pokemon squares. Like, not big, but, like, just, like, this size here. And not granny squares, because granny squares, once again, are more so like this, and they usually start from the middle. This is a granny square, actually. They start from the middle and they go outwards, so not like that. I'm thinking, like, back and forth like this. And then just doing a cross stitch on top of it. And just doing a bunch of the first 151. I don't know. We'll see. That could be something I start doing in the new year once I'm done making gifts for everyone and things like that. Yeah. That's it. That's where we're two. We're with two of the K-pop demon hunters. Pretty good. Zoe has less hair, and Zoe has more of just the navy all over. I'm not using black for the hair. I'm just using the same navy color. So there's going to be a whole lot of this. Crochet art, like 3D pixel art. It can kind of be, but it's usually like, you could use it kind of as 3D pixel art. But most of the time it's done circular, which would, like, amigurumi and stuff, anything that has like a ball shape is done circular, which I got some back there, but I don't really want to go get. So, like, kind of. If pixels were radial, that would kind of be, but oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, kind of amigurumi kind of is. This here is kind of pixel art too. This is just 2D pixel art, really. I'm literally using 2D pixel art as a pattern. Okay. Let's see. Who the heck is streaming tonight? Who is streaming? Ooh, a nerd night is streaming. I have yet to raid this friend, and I am absolutely going to send my raid off. So let's make sure this site is muted. It looks like their group of friends is playing Repo. A nerd night is great. He's really cool. Also VTuber, PNG tuber. A nerd night. And fosters a really beautiful community and has really positive vibes. Like, seriously positive vibes. So I think that you guys will enjoy him. I've been wanting to raid him for a bit. So, thank you guys very much for tuning in. I might be back tomorrow to work on this if I get a little bit of time. If not, maybe Tuesday. Otherwise, I don't know. It might be next Sunday. I'll keep you guys updated on the Discord too, though. If I get this finished, I'll obviously be doing a different project next Sunday. But, yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out. You guys are amazing for hanging out and doing this and just vibing with me. So I do really appreciate it. See you guys next time. Goodbye.